to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Products in the bathroom. Y'all not picking up what I'm saying. I want my shit. I've had that fucking thing literally for a while. I've been to the Hampton Inn, to the Super 8, I never leave my hygiene bag. This is the first time ever in my life I've ever left my hygiene bag. And that's why I started tripping, because I like pulled everything out. I'm like, I know I didn't leave that. That's the first thing I pack up. The first thing I ever pack up, bro. That shit's not normal. And I'm pissed. Because that was a fucking gift to me. I use that shit to cut my hair, trim, everything. It comes with over 30 pieces to it. It's in my storage bin. And I've had that shit for damn near a year and nothing ever happened to it. I leave it here once. Like nothing. My brush is in here, which is crazy because my brush was in the bathroom with me. Like my brush was in the bathroom with me. I don't know. I'm gonna get my shit back today though, or there's gonna be like real problems. Because there's no way that, like I said, you return to me a broken bag in an empty fucking container, but when it comes to an expensive trimmer, you don't return that maybe we throw away, buddy. No, you didn't throw away, buddy, or you're going to be returning money. $300 trimmer. I'm not playing. Like, I'm not a joke, bro. I've been, like, really upfront with these people lately because the shit that they've been doing has been making me beyond uncomfortable. And this pisses me off. Because how the fuck am I going to brush my fucking teeth? Dude, I don't got money for that shit. I'm not replacing that shit. I just got that shit. I just bought that deodorant. That shit's not cheap for me. It takes me a long time to get shit like that. And I save it, and I use it to the very end. Also, it's the fact that you've been staying there for a while, like they all know you at this point. Listen, I literally did go complain to them. What are you talking about? Shut up. The first thing I did when I realized it wasn't there was went downstairs. I like straight up told him, like I said out loud, everything gets returned except for the expensive shit. I need my shit today. Like those were my exact words and I'm not playing. So what are you talking about? Go confront. I already did. I'm just really upset right now and I need somebody to talk to about it. Because these people keep doing shit in here as of lately, as of like the last 2 weeks, and it's starting to make me mad, bro. Hold on.
This is the one? Yes. I got it in the office of the back office, you know. But that's why. But if you ever check out every day, make sure to keep your stuff with you.
I do. I stay here all the time. I never leave.
I understand. But like the 2 days back, we got like something maybe the broke.
Yeah, that was the shoes in there because I was in there for 4 days, and I actually told that guy that because it made me upset with like everybody who works here because I always tell you guys I don't like this room because of the light and on my reservation. I'd be putting on the back room, but I was in that room for 4 days and I had left early because I go to college, and I had told the housekeeping I was coming back.
But they don't know. You should talk to me.
You weren't here. I don't think you were here. I left like 8 o'clock and he was walking down the hall and he asked me, you check out his name?
Yeah, because they don't know English.
Yeah.
The both housekeepers don't know English.
Yeah.
So make sure to ask front desk before you leave. And if you leave, if you check out, if you are gonna come keep with your stuff, just make sure to keep your all stuff with you.
Yeah.
Make sure, because sometimes it's very hard to keep it here every time. So just make sure to keep all stuff with you.
Alright.
Okay?
I already do that. That's literally what I just kept saying. I literally already do that. Like, I already do that. Y'all not just hear what I said to him? I literally said I always take it out. He act like, I don't know. This place is weird. Weird. One day it's, buddy, you can keep in there so they don't do no housekeeping, and then next time it's, I don't want none of that shit, bro. I don't want none of that shit. They do speak English. I talk to them all the time. Like, literally. I was on live in here last night when he came in and put the towels in the housekeeping guy. And I was like, thank you, da-da-da. They know, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit at all. I don't care. It's over with. I got it back. No, it's just stupid runarounds. Like, just stupid runarounds. It's been irritating me. Good morning, everybody. The last time I left the shoes. The other things that they returned, like I said, the plastic thing that I was using for ramen, they returned to me. That was supposed to be trash. The bag that they returned to me was supposed to be trash. The only thing I left in that room that day was a pair of shoes. It was by accident. Like I said, I was coming back in. But it's whatever. I literally never leave my stuff anywhere because I never know if I'm coming back anywhere. But this is what it is. This is my lifeline. I literally wake up every morning. My routine is I wake up out the bed, I go to my book bag, I get this out, I go take a big shit, and then I brush my teeth, I go into the shower, and then I get out. Because I grew up military, so everything must get done as soon as you wake up, because we grew up with ADHD, and my mom had a lot of kids, so it was like a one-stop shop, because a lot of people had to get in the bathroom. So now I can do that. Because my routine is thrown off. My routine. Now I'm talking to y'all, my breath is hot. Now I know y'all face is melting. Like, damn. Come on, it's like, nah. How are you doing this morning? Don't you hate those people that be up in your fucking face with hot ass breath? Especially in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. I know it's not too bad for a man, right? I was actually thinking this morning, if I was on a roll and I would have done everything like on my schedule, the goal was to shave my whole face. Now I don't even have that energy. But I think I'm going to get rid of the mustache for a little bit, guys. I don't know. Happy Friday. What's everybody's plans for the day? If I'm ever at a hotel, well, me too. I do everything myself. Like, I take out the trash. If I need something, I'll go to their cart and just get it and ask for it, like, and walk it back to my room. Like, I do everything, bro. I've been here for a while. I don't know if the awareness people are talking to these people or whatever, but like I've been saying, like, as of like 3 weeks now, these people have been acting like very weird. And I don't care because I just start acting weirder too. Like I mentioned them, I always ask for not this room. I was in that room for 4 days and then I went to class He asked me if I was coming back. I said I was coming back, and y'all switched me to this room because you knew that there was a car show and y'all wanted white people in there. And put me in the uncomfortable room. Like, I'm very upfront with people. Just how I talk to, like, everybody. Because I am the only person who advocates for me. And that's why I am so stern and how I am. I think that's why. Because if I don't, who the fuck will? I am an individual who is actually too nice. Whereas the online believes that I am so rude and overbearing and like all that. I'm actually a fucking people pleaser who's tired. It's 65 for today. Yes, feel me on that. Yesterday I had a pickle because I'm starting to get my appetite back. And I couldn't eat it all, but I'm going to tell you something. 7-Eleven pickles are really good. I don't get it. Like, I'm a person, though, who comes in hotels. I'm extremely clean. Like, y'all can see this room. I don't do nothing. Like, I sit here in this chair. These rooms stay clean. I have to put that over the door to block the light. But I'd keep that there anyway, because whenever I leave, I just strip the beds for them. Take off everything, put in the corner. Like, I don't know. I'm a very good tenant. I don't talk to nobody else in the fucking hotels. I don't go outside. I have a cart, so I don't smoke outside. I don't leave my room. I'm quiet. I don't even watch TV, so there's no noise. I sit here with my headphones on all day. And then I check out and leave, and then I come back and pay. So why anybody has any weird animosity towards me or whatever the fuck is going on, I don't know. I don't care about, because I am just a random person. So the hotels living is hard, but it's usually not hard for me. Like, I'm not even trying to be smart to you. It's just like, I don't know, people just get weird. The only place I don't have this problem with is the fucking Super 8. And they're so far away. I called last night. I called like 6 different places because I wanted to leave because some weird shit they were doing, turning up the light as bright as they could out here. It was like I have to do all of this just to block out the light. Like, I shouldn't have to do that just to pay, just to be comfortable, because the whole room will seem like the lights are on, because this is the front where everybody like under the pavilion, so the bright lights, and then I could just like see it going up and up and up and brighter and brighter and brighter, because I usually just have to put one blanket on there and that's it. I had to put a towel, a blanket, a towel under here, and this, just to block out all the light that kept coming through there. It was like every time I laid down, it kept getting brighter and brighter. And I have light sensitivity, and I've been very open about that here since I've been staying here. I've spoken to the manager about it, to all of the workers, and all they go is, I know. So then what is the disrespect coming from? How long do I have the room? Just for today. I gotta get it for today again. But the hotel, I've been like leaving and coming back to the same hotel. So I don't know, not like consistently every day. Sometimes on weekends it'll be too booked, and if I did not get a reservation, I'll like go somewhere else, like the Super 8, even though it's like super far, because it'll be like for the weekend. But as far as like hotels in the central area that I can transport to school and back, that's affordable and on the bus route, it's this one and another one, the Hampton Inn. I go to the Hampton Inn, but I don't like to go there very much because of the noise. The last time I was there, it really set me off. Not just one of the workers, But then I was like in a room and this woman was screaming all night long to the top of her lungs, like, help me, call the cops, help me. And the way their fucking thing is set up at the Hampton Inn, it's like the ghetto low key in most of the rooms because they're really outdated. So the walls are super thin. And I like had to call the fucking police at 3 a.m. I like was so anxious just thinking about what my sister went through. Like I was up like smoking, all that shit. And then the freaking person comes and was like, yeah, she was hitting herself, bud. I'm sorry. Like they were just in there hitting themselves. But it was like the scariest thing I've ever been through. Like they always have like personalities sitting outside drinking beer and things like that they don't really control. And like even though the Hampton Inn, like they're smack dab in the middle of the suburbs. Like I used to stay there all the time. When they have like car shows and shit, they like to, it doesn't matter what you reserve. Like I would reserve on the website, on the booking, like a king room. And I guess because I was so nice and so clean, Chris, the manager, became very fond of me. And that was nice, you know, I would check in and be like, hey, how are you, da-da-da. But then it would become, I book a king room, and he goes, oh, hey, would you mind taking a twin room? Because we, like, the first time I remember, he was like, we have the senators coming here, and for some reason, our senator's, like, staying here, and he really prefers that room. And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Mind you, the twin room is, like just a twin bed, the most rundown rooms. They always have this weird smell. And like a lot of them just have holes and mold in them, but I understand like it's really outdated and the king rooms are the only ones that they really can update right now. Like the lady just would tell me about that, like she's like, yeah, those were updated, you know, in that time, and we're trying really hard to update these ones, but it's hard because they're so busy all the time. And I can get that. So that's why I purposely book certain rooms. But then I guess when I accepted at that time, it was like every time on a Friday or a Saturday that I would go there and book a king room, I would never get a king room now. Now it was like, oh, we don't have any kings today. And I would like literally be like, but I booked this though. And then I noticed that a scripted excuse would be like, oh yeah, I think Chris checked them in because everyone was checked in by the time I got in here. Bullshit. Now, if it was, there's a guy there named Dawn, and y'all know I used to talk to his mother, if y'all used to watch me back then. She's an elderly lady who works over there, and we are best friends, and I would just sit there and talk to her for a while. Well, her son Dawn works there, and he always makes sure I get in my proper room. There's an Indian guy who works there. I'm pretty sure he's like family with Chris. He'll give me my room if I get there on time, but usually he checks out like by the time I got there and got off of work. So it will be this YT guy who is very obviously colorist. Like I've even brought that up to him before. Like I feel like you're a racist, and he looked me in my face and goes, okay, well there's nothing I can do about that. And I canceled my reservation the next 2 days, and I told him that I wanted to talk to Chris, and he goes, well, Chris is out of town for a week. Bullshit. Chris lives right next door. Like Chris owns the house that's right by the Hampton Inn, right next to it, and then directly across the street, he owns that other house. Him and his mom is. His mom is the housekeeper, and she will give you the nastiest fucking looks ever if you are of color. I think they are YT mixed with a little bit of Puerto Rican, but I'm not quite sure. Either way, they are very obviously like, yes, they are. But he's also very close with one of Chris's nephews. And they're all older. Like, they're all in their 60s. But they're stuck in their ways. And it's like, my problem with the Hampton Inn is, if I don't get the room I want, then I don't want to stay there because of the issues with the noise and everything. And it's never a promise that I'm going to get that room. And when I bring things up to Chris, he fixes it like right away. If he's standing there in that office, everything goes right. But he has so much shit to do, and I get it, that he's not really there all the time. And I feel like I shouldn't have to go to an establishment that only knows how to listen when their manager is in the office. Because we're an adult. Like, that shouldn't be how it is. And that's why I just stopped going to the Hampton Inn. I started coming here because I knew This place, I get the room I need. I get the king room. I'm big as shit. Like, I'm big. When I'm over there in the Hampton Inn, I'm falling out of the twin beds and I get anxious because I'm literally going like this over the side. It reminds me of when you're sleeping and you're falling in your sleep. Like, I'm big as shit. I'm fat. Like, let's be real. I can't do no twin size bed. And that's like the only issue. So other than the Hampton Inn and this one, these are the only ones in the central area that I can like get to school, work properly, and be on the bus route. The Super 8 isn't even on the fucking bus route. So it's like truly like all last night I was just calling places. The fucking security deposits are disgusting. Those places were listed as $45 or whatever, but they're talking about yeah, $50 for non-locals, $150 for locals. I asked the lady, I said, locals like if you live here. She's like, yeah. And I was like, for one night, again, and the room is $45. And they always want the security deposit on card. You don't get it the next day. Like, what? Pennsylvania is weird. Mind you, the ones I called were like the run-of-the-mill ones. Like the ones actually in Harrisburg. Like, what the fuck? I hung up on so many people in their fucking face mid-sentence. It wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny. Everyone says New York City. I got lost in New York City for a whole day. I'm overwhelmed. New York! New York is nice because New York has a lot of LGBTQIA shelters. But New York is scary as fuck. And I don't think that I have the cognitive anything I don't even know to be a New Yorkan. Yo, I don't even know where the fuck to hold this up on. New York City is actually in a financial crisis right now. I'm going to suggest there. I agree. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I'm trying to... Oh my gosh, y'all, guess what? I had a... First of all, I'm tweaking and my phone ain't even charging, so... It's 65. Not yet. I had my first solid bowel movement this morning. I was very happy about that. I tried to go south. I would like to go to North Carolina or South Carolina. I spent some time in Greenville. Pennsylvania. I passed by Charlotte. I was in Asheville. I was in Greenville, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Virginia is cool. I like Virginia. I would like to move to Virginia. And then this morning I seen y'all Snap updates and I said, the hell with Virginia. Snap update requirements for those states are just sad. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for wanting to help me. Thank you. Indiana. Indiana's not far from Pennsylvania. Stamp requirements. That's just what I said. Stamp requirements for those states. Some go into effect tomorrow or the 1st. Chicago, Chicago. What's in Chicago? I don't hear like them being the best state for resources. LMAO. That's crazy to say, Jasmine, actually. They're here too. We actually have a rally. Y'all about to see me. I've been waiting for this fucking moment. Oh my God, y'all. I've actually been waiting for this moment. If y'all know me in protest, I've been waiting for this moment since No King's Day. And Harrisburg is finally on board because ICE is running rampant through Harrisburg at the moment, and literally nobody's doing anything to help us. To the point where people and children are being falsely reported at their jobs and being harassed and attacked. And the McDonald's in Klein Village, like literally just the whole, if you know anything about Harrisburg and Klein Village is a very diverse, multicultural plaza with all of these different Chinese stores, food stores, clothes and hair stores, and things of that nature. There's also an complex right by it, and it's right next to the high school, our main high school. And those complexes, a lot of, just culturally diverse people live there. And then if you go up on the other side of Klein Village if you're standing this way, like towards the school, it'll be the right hand side. We have a whole community for Napoleons. Like, that's all that lives in that community. And our chief in Harrisburg commissioner says to comply, in his big fat bald words, comply with ICE and there will be no problems. Oh, okay. We about to turn this shit up like Philly. I really hope that a lot of people go out to it. No, he's a crab clown in a bucket. You have to know him. He don't do nothing. Harrisburg police don't do nothing. They just spent all that money on updating that fucking building. All of our tax dollars on updating the fucking police station. And they do nothing to help us personally. Now, I'm not saying that y'all police don't. There are a lot of police who are human beings who are standing on the line and, at least letting their citizens know to be peaceful and reminding them of their rights. Like, no, he's like, just, well, fuck you. So, we don't care. Like, Shapiro's not doing anything, even though he had all of those messages for the Orange Man. Like, to be honest, the main reason why they are in the central area, even though they've been here and they started out in the more rural areas, is because of the things that Shapiro was saying. And calling out and claiming that he wouldn't allow in Pennsylvania as the governor and all of this and all of that. And now what? Now what is he worried about? He's worried. I just seen on Facebook, he's pushing for legalizing castration for predators. Well, that's cool and all, but what about the fucking issue we have at hand? Like, what are you doing with our tax dollars? Jugging them like a jigaloo? No, when they said him getting into office was going to be the dumbest thing ever, I didn't believe him. Because he seemed like he really knew what he was doing. And now it just seems like he enjoys stirring a pot up, getting his name and his face into stuff, and then backing out and moving on to the next thing once shit gets real. That's how it seems like Shapiro is. And if that's how he's going to be, we didn't need him as governor. seems like a showboat. He seems like, and I voted for, he seems like just someone who loves to be in the camera. We didn't. Like, it seemed like we did. In the moment, it seemed like he was going to save us. That he talked a great game, especially to us young adults, and etc. But no, he is, it's showing. It's showing. We really did not need him as governor, to be real, at all. Sorry. Like, and I regret my vote. Like, yep. Because what do you mean? But he, all hands on deck, right? When them people committed arson and burnt up the governor's mansion, his house, right? Y'all seen how far he went for that, right? He's still prosecuting them for that arson shit. Everybody had to feel bad for Shapiro. His house is on fire. Oh man. Used our tax dollars to put a bandage on it. All right. But now what? Picking up all these side quests. Castration. That's awesome. But what the fuck? Like, oh my God, it's giving me, you know what it's giving right now? It's giving, I like some of the Gaga songs. But what the fuck does she know about cameras? That's what it's giving with him. Like, I just fear. I fear. Because Harrisburg is not holding down like Philly is, and Harrisburg is so much smaller than Philly. So much smaller than Philly. I know that not a lot of people are frontline people, but I'm no frontline person. I marched for Breonna Taylor, and I was homeless in a fucking tent. So I'm gonna march for my right. I don't give a fuck how cold it is out there on the third. Like, I don't care. And if anybody's in the central area and you want something to do and you're like me, hey, we got a council meeting behind the courthouse, the MLK building. They learned about the protest, so they changed the date. It was technically supposed to be today, but they changed the date. So we changed the date to the 3rd. This was the updated one. And be there, be square, real shit. If the literal, and I'm being so serious, if the literal KKK can come out in Harrisburg, like whenever they want to, and this is so real, there's pictures of it, Google it, that just go downtown and march whenever they want to, and the police don't do anything for us, or anything to like get them out, they just let them do what they want, then we can do whatever we want to. Like, the KKK is so alive in Pennsylvania, it's insane. And they love coming to the Capitol all dressed up. And if you're not from Harrisburg, or like you're not from around here, Google it and you will see like how like they're out here like for real, and they don't be scared, nothing. The cops don't make them go away. They don't do shit. They will march. I'm in Pennsylvania. It's far from fake news. Like, literally, there's like, just Google it. Like, I'm telling you to go Google it. I'll show you. Hold on. Shall we? Anyway, yeah, go Google, like, if you Google KKK Harrisburg, PA, you'll actually tell you how much about the KKK history in central Harrisburg, PA, and how they were extremely prevalent here. It tells you all about the rallies and the marches that they were doing in 2024 as well as 2025. A few days after the No King's Day 2 march, they were out there as well. If you go, there's like news articles for like 2024 or whatever. And there are articles that tell you about like what was going on. And no, nothing happened to those. I'm just gonna, spoil it for you. No, Harrisburg didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to the 24 people marching. They never do anything to them. It happens all the time. But we get out there, and I promise you, I remember marching for Breonna Taylor, and I got tear gassed. I remember people were like getting shot at with rubber bullets. I didn't personally, me, but people were maced, just like pushed down. Children were pushed. Like, it was just all crazy at the Capitol, but that never happens when anybody else does it. So I'm excited for this. I live for this shit. I love protest. I live for this shit in my blood, and I just can't wait. I really can't wait. Crazy that you started lagging as soon as you started talking about this. I agree, Drew. I like your sweater or shirt. Thank you. Good morning. How are you? Happy Friday. Gunther, why would you gunt my fries? You gunted them and they were mine. What kind of Gunther gunts his own Gunther's fries and can't even gunt them in the eyes? It's a real question. It's a real question now. Let me stab. So, what's everyone's plans for the day? Friday plans, anybody? I'm really fat. Like, I'm not trying to be like so like reminder, I love myself. 65. I love myself. But I'm really fat, and something needs to get done about it. I'm starting to think that it's becoming in between my health. And I don't like when I go like this and I look like I don't know. Like, now that I know how big I really can get, there is no need for me to ever get fucking big again. It's sad at this point, and I'm not saying that like I hate myself or like none of that. No, I love myself. I like it, but it comes to a point. It does. It does. And I feel like I need to point out that I'm at that point. I am 5'3". 5'3" and 240 pounds. That shit, it's not okay. I do look good, and that's true. But it's like, how much better could you look? You feel me? It's like you look good now, but could you look great? Could you look astonishing? I think I could. I think I have before. And I'm so ready to look astonishing again. But where do you start? Like, damn. I mean, period. I love that. How much better could you be? Wait, I did kind of eat with that, didn't I? Let me write that down. You look good. But could we look better? Period. Gonna start saying that. Nobody ever knows what I'm doing whenever I do that, and it makes me mad a little bit because y'all must not have seen that Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode when all them rappers have randomly came over and Chris was drinking and dancing with them, and she was like, because that shit cracks me up every time. Oh my god. That's how I'm gonna be in the club in my 30s. Like, I just can't wait for it. Like, yes, little bounce, little finger motion, little bounce, nothing too much, nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. All in 1, 2. No, little hip action. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. I'm 25. 30 is too young to be true. But that's going to be my prime. Like I always tell people, my 30s are going to be my prime because my 20s are for trauma and learning. And then when I get into my 30s, I'm going to get real sexy again. And it's going to be over. And I'm about to be in a fucking bad mood just simply for you. For you and just for you. And I will make your life a living hell for fun and then go back to being kind. To every and anyone who deserves it. Type of weird ass shit. Anyway. I'm doing good. How are you, babe? I got PayPal and Zelle too if anybody wants to help. Oh my god, I forgot to text you back. Hold on, I'm about to text you back. I had fell asleep last night. And I be putting my phone on airplane mode because I don't trust nothing, nobody ever in my life. Like, it's basically he's damned if he do, damn. Thank you, S. Oh my god, I feel like I finally met my people these past couple of days. Like, I really just love this audience and this, like, community that I've been building the past couple of days. Like, it's so, scrumptious. I really love all of y'all on here. You're awesome. I feel like I just fucking went to sleep. Like, I remember you showed me your hair. I loved your hair. Looks good as shit. And then, I don't know, I was like in my bed smoking and I just laid down. Thanks for the follow. It's hot as fucking. I'm like a bird, I fly away. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where my home is. I need to. I'm like a bird, I fly away. Oh my gosh. Hey, somebody just helped me with the hotel room. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my god, my Cash App just locked. Oh my god, can you hold on? Weird. Anyway, whoever just helped me with the hotel and said that there was unsupported activity, and then when I went to it said check the app for more, and when I went to an app, it wants me to put my ID in there. I'll just put my ID in there later. Oh, it's because people are in here reporting it. That's why. Oh well, honey, you can do what you want. As long as as soon as I put my ID in there, baby, we'll be good. You go ahead with your bad self. At least I got the room. Anyway, back to my life. Honey, I don't give a fuck what you're doing. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. If you gonna go, then go. All the way. All the way. Bitch, if you gonna go, then go. All the way. Go ahead with your bad self. Y'all feel, oh my God, I've met my people. Like, I've really met my audience of people. Like, the sarcasm, the quotes, the vines, what I'm quoting. Y'all are picking up what I'm quoting. Like, yes. Yes. I love it. What are y'all going to do today, though? It's a Friday. I don't feel embarrassed for fucking shit. I'm awesome. I'm cool. I'm fun. And I'm really nice to people who deserve it. What do I need to be embarrassed about? I don't have any moderators. Let's make a bet within 72 hours this page. I'll bet you I'll shake on it. Let's go. Let's go. Get this page deleted. Get this page taken off. Get it taken down. Get it gone. Shake on it. I put both hands out. I shake with a fucking foot too. Let's go. All of them. Shake on it. Shake on it now. I would shake everything on that bitch. Foot two. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. I ain't got time for that. I had a dream that told me exactly how to get back into my main page that has 13K. And I woke up and I went to the bath, like step by step. And then I went and used the fucking bathroom and forgot what to do. So if y'all ever have a dream that's telling you something you've been needing for a while, just do it as soon as you wake up or write it down. Excuse me. But yeah, if anybody else knows how to get into them pages, because it doesn't tell me that my password is wrong. It just keeps telling me that it's not a trusted device. Like, nothing in the fucking world is a trusted device. all of a sudden. Won't let me change the password because it's not a trusted device. So, won't let me recover the account because there's no violations on the account and it's not banned. It's in good standing. So it's just like sitting there and floating. Literally. Thank you for the heart puffs. I'll puff your heart. If you let me. Bitch, if you gon' go, then go. All the way. All the way. Oh, my tummy's starting to get crazy again. Actually, when you do report for any and everything, it just lets you not report anymore for fraudulent reporting. So, keep going. Listen, I need you to go all the way. All the way. All the way. No, I'm really hot. When I told you guys I'm hot all the time, like I'm sweating, like it's hot in here and it's like 11 degrees outside. I've been just so hot lately, like these hot flat I've been telling y'all about with the fever and everything, but I don't know. I be feeling like a Demogorgon. Like I always have to have the air on. I just turned the air on right now. Honey, do you even know what the fuck a grifter is, darling? Do you even know what the fuck it is? Do you? Do you really? No, because I hate, like, as a person whose family grew up in the South, a grifter is a real deal. Like, a grifter, like, do you even know what the fuck a grifter is? Like, the shit that they be calling people over somebody asking for help and you're calling them a fucking grifter. You don't even know what the fuck a grifter actually fucking is. Or how down south you are caught being a grifter, you will get dealt with. Do you not understand that this, like, somebody who has a whole 2 fucking lives, who literally will die and leave anybody else dead to get anything the fuck they want and to pull a scam just to get to the next step by themselves? They will leave their family behind. Go make another one. Leave that one behind. Go make another one. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I come on here, ask for help, and go pay for the motel. Just say you don't like people who ask for help, but a grifter is crazy. Get the fuck out of here. You've been better calling me a con artist. Like, what the fuck? And that's not even correct either. I hate when people just throw words around. Use the proper word. Like, words have fucking definitions for a reason. Like, I promise you they do. You don't just get to hear it in a sentence and think it sounds cool and now you get to say it whenever you want. You must use it for the proper definition. Thank you for the hand heart, my love. Because I'm not a grifter or none of that, alright? The life that I'm telling y'all about is my life. Everything about me is presented that everybody knows. Nobody knows a different side of me that another person doesn't fucking know unless I'm fucking you. I come on here, I ask for help, and then I show me paying for the motel. Everything is on there. They're calling me a grifter because I come on here and ask for help and get the help. They're not calling me a grifter because they caught me lying about my personality, caught me lying about my family, caught me lying about that. My mama ain't somewhere alive. That's a grifter telling people his mama's dead to get and somewhere alive. None of that shit. Like, you have to understand what a real grifter is to understand why I think they're idiotic. It doesn't offend me. I just think they're idiotic for just throwing the word around. Now, if they called me lazy or maybe a bum, even though I don't resonate myself with that, that might have been what they were more leaning towards. Not a fucking grifter. I don't need to lie or cross anybody or hurt anybody to get anything I want in life. Y'all are annoying me with this phone. Y'all are so needy. Y'all will not stand up for nothing in this world. I keep trying to charge y'all. You just don't want to be charged. When I do finally get y'all standing up, charger ain't even working. Charger is not working. Now it is. Good morning, good morning. I had top surgery. Thank you for the question. Happy Friday. Well, can I pin your comment? Can I pin your comment? Can I just give you the attention you've been begging for? You probably depended on your mom, too. Does anybody in here have a fucking mother that they didn't depend on in their life? Does anybody? Anybody come out the womb parenting the parents? Like, what's going on? What are y'all saying? Like, this is what I mean when I say people literally just say anything and it pisses me off. I depended on mine. Shit. You depended on your mother. Even if she left you, you depended on her. Honey, I'm not watching anything. What the hell? Oh, they never depended on that lady. I wonder what fed you in the womb. Wonder how you got here. Good morning. That's my point, Avery. I cannot stand my parents either, my biological parents, because they've never been in my life. And they were nothing but awful people, but at one point I depended on them. I even depended on them not to leave me. I depended on them to be my parents, even if I was just a 1-year-old. I depended on them. They failed me, sure, but I definitely depended on them. And then I found some people to depend on, and they did me right. My mother, I was out the house at 18 years old, and I still depended on my mother. Even when in the motel, sometimes I'd just call her and depend on her to pick up the phone and listen to me. Just listen to me cry. Especially when I would miss my grandma. Like, there's just sometimes you just need that. And I think to say you don't depend on anyone in the world, especially your mother, whether it be biological or not, it's very egotistic. I depended on a lot of people. And I don't think that we, as the people who have been neglected or, left, we shouldn't feel embarrassed. Because I think that's really what people are feeling. Embarrassed to say, oh, we depended on such and such and such and such. It's more embarrassing that they failed us than that we depended on them. And that's just the way I decided to look at it and heal myself. I have the best response to that. I mean, something that would eat you up inside and out. And then I realized and look at your page and realize that's the type of attention they want. You're not a president of shit. So run with whatever you need to run with. But just know, the shit that was in my fucking mind, oh my God. Woo! Anyway, I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm truly healing. I'm truly healing. Yeah, I don't see it, but I'm truly healing because that one was gonna sting. It was gonna sting. Ooh, that was nice. I've been doing this a lot without no. I do have to get my inhaler though soon. Like I just can't keep putting that shit off. Sooner or later, it will catch up to me. But I got it. Honey, my life is not sad. I'm like big chillin'. Your life is sad, obviously. Look at the shit you're doing. I'd rather be begging on my own live stream than in anybody else's live stream and live trying to make them feel bad for theirs because I can't face mine. Ugh. I don't know. I would much rather be a beggar on here who shows my face and is honest to myself than being behind everybody else's fake page doing some weird shit because you hate your life. Like, y'all don't even be posting fucking pictures of yourself. Like, please get the fuck out of here. Don't ever think there will be any of y'all senior moments, Matildas, whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Y'all are losers to me. Personally. Because of the shit that y'all do on here. It don't bother me. So. Do you think spreading misinformation about me and my mother is going to give you any reaction? You don't know shit about me and my mother. You're getting your tongue. I love you. I love you. I love you. I have to go downstairs and pay for this room. I just don't feel like going downstairs right now. I actually love the fuck out of you. So I was just thinking about how tongue piercings are such a lost vibe. I love them. I wish I had the anatomy to get one, but I don't. Because I have a clip. But my mom had one and my sister got one because my mom did. And we were all allowed to get our first piercing or our first tattoo when we were 16. I did mine way before that, of course. That's why I did it myself. Every time I think about me and my mom, like my mom was a pretty chill person. Like she was pretty, like when she wanted to be, she was like super reasonable. So like all y'all are probably like, okay, first tattoo, first piercing at 16 and she'll pay for it. No problem. Me literally at 14 not understanding why the fuck she's not letting me get this piercing, so I just did it myself in the bathroom. It always reminds me of that one movie where it's like nothing pleases Shelby more than proving me wrong. But I always wanted to get a tongue ring, and I was just thinking the other day how I really wish that more people would start getting tongue rings again. It's such a unisex piercing. There's so many things you can do with it. It's so fun to look at, especially when people are talking. I just love tongue rings, and I think that it definitely needs to come back into the piercing scene, along with dermals. I think people are bringing dermals back, but I'm talking, here's what I miss. I'm not going to lie, as a piercer myself, here's what I miss. Good morning, Nate. I miss tongue piercings, I miss dermals, and I miss dimple piercings. The dimple piercings were always a classic OG. Whether they were the back dimple piercings or the cheek dimple piercings. They must make a comeback. They must make a comeback. I would do anything I could to make them just come back one day. I wish y'all would shut the fuck up and just stop putting random shit in my comment section, because at this point, y'all are pissing me the fuck off. Like, every way, shape, or form, you're pissing me the fuck off, and I'm about to get very Scorpio disrespectful. If you're gonna sit your ass in my chat box and not move a fucking muscle but have everything to say, please do me one small favor and at least comprehend. Because every single thing I am literally saying, it's not my fault you're choosing not to listen. I don't put any money towards piercings. I do them myself. I do all piercings and tattoos. I have been doing them since 14. I've been doing a good job at them and been professional with them since 2018. I hate that shit. There is nothing that I start talking about that I don't yap into detail. And I can't stand a motherfucker who will sit in your shit and sit in your shit and sit in your shit and then not even fucking basically listen or comprehend. And this motherfucker been sitting here the longest and they put the most wildest shit in the comment section. It's like, come on now. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, I don't like people who just can't chill. Like, they always gotta be center of attention. They always gotta try and make a fucking point. Always gotta try and make somebody else look dumb, and they the only ones who look dumb. Like, I don't like that crap. I don't like it. And that's exactly why they do be having 4 fingers pointed back at them when they try to point one. We all got shit up with us. The problem is y'all can't handle yours. Ugh, and it's an even bigger turnoff when it's like an adult being a mean girl or trying to get that reaction. Because it's like, ew, you could be doing anything with your life right now. Like, you really do have full free will. Like, as an adult, like, you have so much free will, you could be doing anything you want. Like, even skydiving right now. And you're like, doing your best behind a fake page to make somebody else feel bad. You could be doing anything you want right now. Like, you got so much fucking free will, it's crazy. Like, that shit's not cute, it's not fun. That shit's weird. How is a fucking homeless person more lit than you when you got everything that homeless person wants and needs? How the homeless person more lit than you? You got the money, you got the cars, you got the house, you got the life. How? How? No, they don't pay attention, Megan. They come in here to sit just to look for negatives, and then they pull it out their ass. And the thing that's fucking them up the most right now is that people are actually romping with me. Like, for some reason lately, people have actually been listening to my fat mouth just talk, and they're like, he's all right. So it's like, when those type folks come in here, it's like, what are you trying to get at this point? Like, are you still going on and on the same shit y'all been doing since last March? Like, just sit in the fucking live stream and chill. And if you can't do that, ask yourself the fuck why. Ask yourself, why am I so obsessed with the random person who doesn't give a singular shit about me? What could I be doing right now? Like, that shit is so fucking weird. There is never a day I'm gonna wake up in my life and wonder what the fuck another motherfucker is doing all day long. And sit in their shit and try to put them down all day long. I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes and the same people been going on and nobody's getting mad but them. The same people. They the only ones mad. Keep going, going, going. And the other people in the comment section are even catching on. Like, why are y'all here? Y'all must know him in real life if y'all going this hard. Like, other people are starting to say this shit now. Not even me. And I started off those arguments. Like, who does this shit? Mind you, nobody's asking for money. Ain't that what they supposed to be doing? Spreading awareness for people who beg? Nobody's in here asking for money. We're having a chill-ass conversation. We're laughing. We're cooling. And they've been in here for how long? Just going, trying to get a reaction, trying to make somebody feel bad. Trying to, like, this is weird. And nobody, like, do you see anybody jump into your defense other than you two? Do you see that? Do you see anybody joining in anymore? I feel bad for y'all. No, real shit. And that sucks because I don't got shit to my name. Like, I'm poopity-doop-doop, poopy, poor. Like, real shit. And I've never been a motherfucker to be like, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. I've always been the person to come on here and be like, y'all arguing with a poor beggar. Because I know who I am. I can talk about it. I ain't never been a delusional hoe. Unless it's about that man. Then I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But I don't know. Like, y'all got something up with y'all. Like, on the real. It's weird. Like, that shit's weird. I don't like that. Ugh. It's, like, obsessive for real. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Miserable. Like, that's like, that word just stuck out to me. Thank you for the gifts. Miserable. We in here having a good time. Ain't nobody asking for it. There ain't no awareness. Nothing needed. Y'all just in here digging. Everybody telling you to shut the fuck up and you just keep going. Like, that's got to be embarrassing. And we just in here talking about, I don't even remember, something stupid probably. What was we talking about? Piercings. Like, what the fuck? Damn. You gotta be a clam ass bitch. I mean, a real crab, clam in a bucket. Just try and make everybody's vibe just shitty. Because somebody else litter than you. And I don't got as much as you and I'm still litter than you. Yikes. Crazy. Yeah, these folks is odd. We gonna go ahead and get these motherfuckers up out of here. They getting a little too comfortable with the weird rage bait and shit. And we too up for that stupid shit. Like, we really some young fly motherfuckers. Like, we really got too much swag for this shit. Like, we really cool. I don't even need help. Like, we really just chilling today. Somebody already helped me out with the whole motel when I was yapping on the CA. And I said that. We was just chilling in here yapping, because that's what we do. And these folks is in here looking for anything to put on their awareness page, that shit. And that just proves my point when I told them folks before, like, I don't be yelling at these folks because I need money. I don't be yelling at them folks over money at all. They be coming in my comments saying weird shit, and I get annoyed and weird about it. But then I caught on to that rage bait shit. And I was like, oh, this is what they doing? So I just stopped yelling. Some days they'll get me when I just want them to leave me alone. But I'm like, bro, this is weird. Like, y'all are doing everything you can to put up some fake persona about somebody when I could really be a cool-ass person that people are building up. And they are building me up lately, and I really do feel good about it. I literally stayed up like half the night doing my assignments last night. I just felt real good. This was taken care of by insurance. I have state insurance. I don't think they would say it to anyone's face. They don't have, like, I don't know. It's like, and it might seem like I'm being funny when I say that shit. And sometimes I really am being funny when I say that shit. But y'all have to look at the signs of addiction and understand that addicts are never recovering. Like, we're never healed. Like, even me, you have to say, I'm a recovering addict. Because it is extremely easy for people to get addicted to things when they have an addictive personality. Anything. Doesn't have to just be substances. That's why hoarders are called addicts. You can become addicted to anything that can produce a habit. And so when I come on here and I say, hey, you guys are like quite literally text. Yes! I'm so happy. I'm finally going to get this tooth taken out, y'all. Oh my God, this tooth has been driving me crazy for 2 years. 2 years. And they just called to confirm the appointment. I'm very happy. Because now I can stop being terrified of sepsis. Anyway, back to what I was saying. This shit has came into a real addiction with me. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I notice it doesn't matter even if I can't sleep at night, whether I get online at the same time, whether I get online at different times, whether I'm asking for help or I'm just talking about rocks. They will be there no matter what. They will be there, and they will be there the whole time. And then when you block them, they take the moments to make more pages and more pages and more pages. And then when you tell them, hey, you're stalking me, we're not stalking, we're covering you. It's awareness. It's awareness. It's awareness. No, you're going to jail. Like, what? That's not fucking normal. You are quite literally addicted and obsessed with me. I could be scratching my ass, and you would want to know how many fingers deep I am. And that is true to the T. I swear to God. I swear to God. And I think that's when y'all started to get fucked up. Because it's been a whole year of covering me and not a scam proven yet. Y'all are having interviews with Tim's family and sisters and exposing all that horrible shit. Y'all are fucking taking Jordan Paul and literally getting other people's messages and showing theft by deception. Y'all are, like, I'm telling you, looking up other people, that other Tim person, that other Tim with the baby mom who be in the hospital and shit. Y'all be looking up their background records, all that shit, posting that shit. Why the fuck are y'all fucking with me? Let me ask you a question. For a whole year and you still have got nothing yet because there is nothing there. Why? Why? And whenever I point this out, nobody ever answers me. It's an addiction. No T, so the bitch start lying. Sad. And I think that is, and I keep pointing it out, not for sympathy or anything, because nobody really cares. Like, people do care. And like I said, people are starting to like peep, like, oh yeah, they're being really weird to him. Like, we've been watching him for a while, like da da. But also, you have to understand, even though I do appreciate the community that I'm building right now, I take it so seriously because these people are starting to follow me in my real life. Like, really, like, come to my hotel, sit in the parking lots, follow me and record me. That's why I've been speaking on it so much, because it's starting to seep into my real life. And they still haven't found shit that they're looking for a whole year. And now they're progressing this into my real life. And it's like, this is really like some schizophrenic shit. So of course I'm going to talk about it a lot now. Of course I am. Because I need a paper trail. If anything happens to me or anything weird, like, I need people to know I've been talking about this shit. Like, I've been documenting this shit because it's weird, bro. Like, it's not normal, no. It was never normal. But it's progressed enough to be a crime. And I think all the fucking other people on here who get harassed like that, they're idiots. They will join those people's chat boxes. They will respond to their messages. You are engaging with them. Once you engage with them in that manner, it's no longer a crime because you have given them permission, basically. I wouldn't dare be doing them fucking interviews, going into boxes with awareness and basically giving them permission or a reason to say that they're close enough with you to be anywhere near you or have that much information on your fucking life. And that's why these people are, or they love the clout so much, like Jordan Paul. Like, that girl, low-key, she scammed me, but she's been getting harassed so much that she could have a fucking case, a cease and desist and all that. But she's too busy posting videos, editing them, and going back and forth with these people for the clout. For fucking what? You have people having videos online of calling your hotel and harassing you, and you're not smart enough with your degree to take that and start a paper trail and really do a cease and desist. And that's like $250. I do have PayPal. Like, I don't know, but I'm personally not like that. I'm very much so educated for the most part. As I can always be educated more, but when it comes to shit like this, that's exactly why I don't. Like, I think it's very odd, very obsessive. And like I said, if people really thought that there was a real scam, a real con, a real anything negative with me, it would have been posted and blasted already. Not just screaming videos of me crashing out over comments in the chat box. Like, real shit would be posted. It would have been posted. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Keep those receipts. Exactly. Nate, before I knew that people was in here, like, following me, I wouldn't even talk about this on live stream. Like, that was my whole thing. I would never give them attention. Now I've been purposefully speaking about it on live stream just because I know that I have to keep that trail of, like, complaining and telling other people, mass people on here, hey, I feel like I'm being, you know, like, I know the steps that I have to go through, and I am doing it. You know. Before that, I wouldn't even give these people the time of day. What are my taxes being spoken about for? Like, how obsessed are y'all? Like, what the fuck are you people even talk about? I don't even get taxes. That's what's hilarious. Like, what are people talking about? Taxes. It's like, I will literally blow up their whole shit. I just said a whole bunch of shit that made sense, right? I just pointed out a whole bunch of shit that made sense and everybody ignored it and then changed the topic to some random shit so that other people can ignore the fact of everything that I just pointed out to show that these people are fucking obsessed weirdos when it comes to me, at least. Because why are we not answering any of the questions that I asked? Why are we not showing any of the cons that I just asked about? Like, why do we always skip over that? When will it be my turn? So you admit that y'all just lie for fun to get random people to hate me for no reason. So you admit that. Lovely. Okay, so if you're not lying, then why don't you answer everything I just asked? Thank you, Megan. I like you. You sit in the background, but you do comment sometimes. I like that about you. You're an actual observer. These are real observers. Honey, I don't care about you or your team or y'all recording. I said, why don't y'all have an actual scam that I have done posted? Why do you do interviews with Tim's sister and expose his abusive nature? Why do y'all go ahead and cover the other Tim and point out his record and how the chick who's in the hospital is probably in danger, whatever the fuck? Why do y'all post Jordan Paul's theft by deception screenshots by other people and proof that she didn't get what she wanted, and y'all say all the same things about me, but nothing in a whole year of that nature has been posted? Honey, my real name has been exposed all over this fucking place for over a year. Isn't that y'all job to post the record? But you know I don't have shit on there. That's my question. People are not picking up. If it's been a year of me conning, or no, y'all said, ooh, let's just, ooh, I'm having fun. I know that y'all have been stalking me for a year, but a lot of y'all's claims are that I've been on here for 10 years and or 6 years and or 7 years, lying, stealing, manipulating, and conning. So I asked you, in 10, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, there's no screenshots, no stories, nothing about me posted, no conning, no theft by deception, no record, nothing with my family, like da da da. Why though? Why though? Like, why though? When is anything going to be published to get this awareness started? Hello? Where are the responses? Right. Because there is nothing to expose. That's why. I'll answer it for y'all. Since you just can't. Cat's got your tongue. Now, Cat's got your fucking tongue. There is nothing to expose. And if there is, please do it today and tag me in it. Because it's been a year too long. We want to see it. The audience wants to see it. They want it really bad. And I'm giving you permission to post whatever you have on me. You can screen record that verbal permission. Oh, changing the topic again. Changing the topic again. This was fun. There will never be anything on me because I'm a chill ass motherfucker and everything I say is exactly what's presented. But I love just sometimes just openly catching y'all in lies so that everybody else that's watching who might not be a part of that and genuinely curious about me can really see the truth. I love just pressing y'all for the bare minimum and you can't even give us that. They're literally under there. Yo, that was a good one. It's got me in my lungs. Me drinking a bottle of fucking water? Y'all are weirdos. Dabbing? What the fuck? Ew, these people are so weird, dude. Like, you have to be embarrassed of your own selves. Ugh. It's not a hotel, it's his. This is not a hotel, y'all. You heard them here first. This is my shit. I built this. This is mine. Oh, yeah. Watch tomorrow, but Rosa, what? Royal, you can't say that. Yo, some of y'all people really. There's something you gotta watch out too for. But you know what? I won't go there, Rosa. Bro, Megan, I really like you because these people are going to make up anything they can. That has been their tactic for the whole year, and that's what I've been pointing out, is that their tactic has never been to post anything proper or truthful about me. Their tactic has been to come in here and say enough lies to see who will pick up on it, who will believe it, who will run with it. And the people who don't run with it will just get harassed. People like you, I enjoy because you sit in the background and you really do observe and you really do watch. And I like that. I really do like that. Right? I work so hard on that story time. It pisses me off that nobody reads it. And then people will come on here and be like, he's been doing this for years. Y'all are done. I'm like, what? I put that. I said that. I'm the one who put that in my story time. There ain't nothing that they can put out here that I haven't already put in my story time. It always reminds me of like the movie 8 Mile at the end when they were like, well, aren't you scared? And he was like, scared of what? And he was like, that he's going to talk about you and like where you from, like all that shit. And so Eminem just got up there and just exposed himself and literally ended it with, now tell these people something they don't know about me. And that's literally me. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I literally put it in the story time. Like, I was kind enough. Honey, again, and when they do not get the reaction that they want, I'm not going to mute this comment because y'all see exactly why I be screaming in those old videos. Because when they don't get what they want or they don't get that reaction, they stoop so low to saying shit about my mother. Now, lucky for them, when all those videos that are clipped of me came out, they're old as shit. And I was very, very much so still in the very beginning of my grievance of my mother passing. I was very easily upset at comments like those. Like anything said about my mom would obviously make me rage, especially right after I lost her. And now I'm just so comfortable being like, oh, you know you lost, and that's your very last attempt to try and get some type of Achilles heel response. To paint me as a monster. Because you knew that that was that Achilles heel then. And then when that don't work, they go to my grandmother. Because they know how much she meant to me. But like I said, those same people are the people who gave me the strength to never fall for that shit again. They don't know nothing about my mom though. Like all that you manipulated her. They're literally just saying that to get a reaction. They want me to be like, oh, I never. Oh, you don't even know nothing about me and my mom, and that's literally where I keep it at that. Because you're not getting a reaction. You know nothing about her and me. Like my mom literally would tell everyone, that's my baby. Yep, that's my baby. I would be outside at the library, and my mom would see me outside, and she saw me with shoes on my feet, and I liked my shoes because I like, I'm punk rocks, and they had holes in them. And she drove on oxygen all the way back to the suburbs, got one of her brand new pair of Vans, and brought them all the way back to me and forced me to throw the other ones away. Now she didn't take me in, she didn't take me home, but she gave me $25 for food that day, and asked me if I had weed. Because Shannon, my sister, she was going to go to the dispensary, and my mom would always give her some money to get something from me at the dispensary. She did support me, actually. She was the only one in my family who did support me, which is why when she was alive, my family talked to me. They waited until she died to do all that shit that she did. My mother didn't support me at first because she was very confused, and my mother was very easily controlled by the rest of the family. But when we were by ourselves, my mom would call me Royal. The very last time my sister showed me her phone, she was like, wait, we did try to call you. So-and-so said that they tried to call you from this number. They told me that they tried to call you from this number. And my sister turned my mom's phone around and it said Royal, but what killed me was it had the crown emoji. My mom don't use emojis, but she was the one who put that in her phone. Because she was under the impression that people kept telling me when she was in the hospital. And I kept telling her, Mom, nobody called me. And she said, that's not true. Cheryl says she called. When I was in Select, I turned my phone over to my mom and I said, Mom, she called me once when you were first admitted. I was in October. I didn't hear anything else about you or anything. I had to start calling my mom's doctors to hear what was going on. My mom supported me more than anybody else did. I think that in the beginning she felt ashamed that she supported me because of how my family was. So I don't know why the fuck y'all think it's cute to start making up weird ass lies about my mom and all this random word manipulating and then not going into random detail. But I want y'all to know that it's not going to get that reaction. That's number one. Number two, your parents are not going to live forever. They're not immortal. So watch yourself, because karma's a bitch. You reap what you sow. Life and death revolves around the tongue. And my mother is a very strong entity. You will be hearing from her again. And you will not be happy. Can I inbox you? Sure. Inbox me. Is Black Mamba an African snake? It is, but I got my name from Kill Bill, the movie, who Beatrix Kiddo, it was her assassin name. I also just love the snake as well. The capabilities. The Black Mamba snake is one of the most ruthless, one of the most beautiful, and one of the smartest snakes. Oh, I'm very shocked by just the response that I get from my name on here. How many people do not know about Kill Bill, the movies? In my opinion, that's Quentin Tarantino's best, like best. And you know what I love? I know that he said, I know from his own mouth that good things need to stay good and be left alone, that he would never do a third one. But I just love that there is just such a perfect opportunity for a Kill Bill 3 and have Zendaya play Nikki, the daughter. Oh my gosh! And just bring Uma Thurman back. Just bring Uma Thurman back. Like, just bring the rest of the cast back. Like, oh my gosh, it would be good. It would be good, but it's not going to happen. And the genius in me appreciates that genius in him. I know, but he wouldn't be in the movies anyway, though. So, me worried about the movie, the third one, because he was already gone. So, like, that wouldn't even, like, you see what I mean? Like, that's what I mean by there is, like, a perfect opportunity to do a third one and no one would be upset because the favorite cast already gone. Like, technically they're gone. But, like I said, I understand. But yeah, that's where my name comes from, y'all. Not Kobe, not anything else. That specific movie series. No, the one with the eye patch was the one who passed away after she got buck with the Black Mamba. Uma Thurman, who played Black Mamba, the assassin, had ended up digging out the grave or whatever and going there and ended up getting her one too, and she ended up ripping out her other eye as well. Remember that? In the movie. TikTok, I'm sorry if this is a little bit gory. We're talking about a movie, TikTok. This is not real life, I promise. It's just a movie. Yeah, yup. Yeah, and then she took the Hanzo sword. Because there was two Hanzo swords then. Because Buck said that he sold his, but he didn't. And it was engraved by Bill. I know them movies too well, like my blood. Like, those movies are in my bloodstream. I love those movies. Let's go downstairs and pay. I love those movies. I have to get the bus. Can somebody send me $2? It has to be on PayPal, though, or Zelle. So I can get the bus. The movie is perfection. The soundtrack. I used to be able to do this so easily. I need to practice a little bit. I'm rusty. Hold on. There you go. You get your lips wet for the whistling. Why? Like, I can, oh my God, if I just practice a little bit, it'll come back to me. But I can't even believe that I'm struggling to breathe from my diaphragm right now. Stop smoking, kids. Especially if you have talent. The soundtrack is amazing. Like, I just love it. I love everything about it. I just love it. They're gonna say what's from all the dabbing. I'm sorry, I have such an absent mind. Oh, not being able to whistle. I feel like that's what you're about to say. That's so fucking funny. That is. You are funny. I like you. All right now. We're from the same place. The Bronx. The world. All right now. I gotta get the pitch right. Almost got there. You just gotta focus. You must focus. I know, but I'm gonna be stuck on this all day now. Now that I know that I am really struggling on doing it, I'm gonna be doing this shit all day now until it gets perfect. Can't be having this. Can't be having this. Absolutely. And the thing is that if you can, the thing is like, if you can whistle, you can sing. And I feel like I don't want that taken away from me. If I'm going to do something, I want to be able to do everything about it. I enjoy that shit. So if I can pay. So,
You wanna pay?
yeah. So if I can whistle, I want to sing. Me too. Me, it's like if I can't do something, then I'll be fixated on hours until I can do it. Other things I lose attention with really quickly. They said that's his. I said, yeah, I guess I fucking built it brick by brick. They just say anything and it annoys me. I still have to get the bus.
लेकिन समय पे बंधन कन्विंस करे वो भी जो
Alright. Yeah, they said he's not even homeless. That's his room. What the fuck? It just sounds stupid as shit. That's why I be muting them and blocking them. I'm so mad that I have to stay here at this place, bro. I gotta find a different. I do not like. I don't know. Just like once I don't like something, I just don't like them ever again. I hate that I'm like that, but I really am. And what sucks is that it takes me a very, very, very long time to not like something or someone. You know, I did. The chandelier, I actually had took a 375-day scuba diving lesson without any equipment at all. And I collected those crystals one by one in an underground water cave. And I brought them back and then I chiseled them from raw rock into diamond shape. And that's how we had got it. Yep. All by myself. And the Mona Lisa. This one, no, the one downstairs, that one's hands painted. This one is when I had went to Saturn. This trip that I took to Saturn, to get back the Moldavite pieces that I needed to build the TVs. I had snapped a picture. Yeah. And those are just prints. Those are prints of Saturn. Um, it's funny because Saturn's red. You get it? I know. I hate explaining jokes, but like sometimes I fear that nobody's gonna pick up on my joke and I get scared. But yeah, like I don't know. Anyway, can somebody send me $2? Did I? 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 Ooh. $2 for $2, hon. It's like, no. I need to get a bus. I need to get a bus.